Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Let's continue our folio examples. We did finish the first two examples. Now we will go in the third one. The third one is same as the second one, but the only difference is we will run Okapi from our IDE instead of running it in the background like we did here. Okay, so we will need to have the module opened in our IDE, which is IntelliJ. We have our configuration. I did it behind the scenes. I chose the class path to be Okapi core. I added the database configuration, as we see here. The storage will be Postgres. The host, port, database, username and password are already set, and enable system auth will be true. You can change it to false if you want, but you will let it to be true. Actually, you can simply go with 17. Java 17, we don't need this one. Both are the same. And we added the main class, which is the main launcher within this namespace. And we added the main vertical to run Okapi, okay, with dev as our mode configuration. So everything is okay. I will add this file, this configuration file in our repository, no problem. So you also can have the file itself, or you can simply write it from here. Now we are starting our Okapi in the IDE. Everything runs good, as you see. Okay, now we will run our script. But now, if we run Okapi from our IDE, we will not add any parameter. Start will run Okapi from in the background using a process instead of running it in the IDE. So we will not run anything or not add anything after the Folio command. Okay, let's start. Now, as you see, sorry about that, I'm recording from home. As you see, here we will update. Yeah, we'll stop here. As you see here, we did update the enable list in the tenants table. I removed what we did. What did we remove? We removed the mob permissions and mode auth token from the tenant list because these two modules are not running yet. They are stopped. And Okapi, if mode auth token specific is enabled, it assumes that that module exists up and running, and it will forward any endpoint, any API request coming to Okapi to that module. But that module doesn't exist yet. So what happens is the script will fail. Okay. So what we did here, he simply moved both modules from the enable list for our tenant test. And if we run in IDE, if we run Okapi from our IDE, we need to stop here, okay, manually, and restart again. But before that, we should restart our Okapi again. Why? Simply because we Okapi cache the tenant enabled modules, and the modules registered, everything will be cached inside Okapi. So the query, the effect of that change will not be seen from Okapi. Okapi will not know that the list has been updated because the data has been cached in Okapi module itself in the memory. So we need to start Okapi manually, and now run the script again, and from here we can simply set and chill and wait until everything finishes. We simply move directly to the process. We start with mod permissions, deploy and install. Install because we removed mod permissions and mod auth token from the enable list, so that this step will always be done again and again with each start. As we see here, we see the logs in front of us, and we will simply continue, wait until the process ends. Here we did only the deploy step. As you see, the install or the register has been done already, so we don't need to do it again. So as you see, we do only what we need to do. What has been done again before will not be happen again. We deployed mod user and we checked if this user exists. If not, the script will create that user. And this step happens at if you start from scratch. Now mod configuration, only deploying the module. These are follow-up steps. They has nothing to do with the main steps for each module. As we know, the main steps are clone, build, and then the 3 steps related to Okapi: register, deploy, and enable. So we simply deploy the module only, nothing more. Here we deploy the module as well. Here we deploy the module. Mod auth token. Now we start mod auth token. We try to log in and we succeeded. Here is a token. Here is a refresh token. Reset all Okapi environment variables. Now we are working on mod. Pops up, deploying that module. Done. Now we will go to mod users BL, and we did login again. Now we will try to verify or reset and verify your password. And this, as we talked earlier, it needs this permission, and it will add that permission and wait until it propagates. And yes, we will wait. This warning means that the verify, reset, and verify password has been failed. Why? Because we didn't have that permission. 403 authorization status code problem. We need to have this permission, and we added that permission. Now we did the same process again: reset and verify password, reset and verify user password, and it succeeded this time. As you see, this is a reset password token. Everything finished. Now we went to the last module, mod inventory, and mod reporting has already been cloned, so nothing happened here. Alhamdulillah, we finished. We are done. Now we are working with our Okapi here, up and running, and all modules are running now in the background. Why we need to run Okapi in our IDE? Simply, there are many use cases, one of them or 2 of them. If you want to debug your Okapi, something happening here, you want to debug it, any problem like that, or if you I forgot the case. Yeah. If you want to add environment variables related to Okapi, as this feature is not implemented yet, so you can come here and add environment variables Where are they? Ah, it's already there. Sorry, it was already there. Okay, you can add your environment variables here and rerun the project, and these environment variables will be assigned, exported for the Okapi, and will be effective. But currently, we can remove this because we don't have any environment variables yet right now. But currently, we cannot do this. If we go in our modules, go up here, the object, if I add the same block environment variables, here it will do nothing. Right now this feature has not been implemented yet, so the alternative way is simply run your Okapi inside your IDE and add your environment variables there, and everything will work fine. Okay, thank you, and see you in the next one.